Hello friends and welcome to this video. In this video we will understand what is abstraction in Java. This is the part 1 of the video where we will see how abstraction is implemented using abstract classes. So let's start with understanding the abstraction in real world. As per dictionary, abstraction can be defined as the process of taking away or removing characteristics from something in order to reduce it to a set of essential characteristics. So friends, abstraction, if we understand, can be defined as the process of hiding the complex features of something and exposing only the essential features which are actually of use to a user. Abstraction is the quality of dealing with ideas rather than events. That is, we are more concerned about the functionality and rather than how those functionalities are achieved. Examples of abstraction can be car, ATM, laptop. So now understand a simple example. Let's say car. When we drive car, we are more concerned about how to drive it straight, how to turn it, how to reverse it, rather than the features of the car, which includes converting fuel into the mechanical energy or how wheels are rotated. So this is the abstraction. We are more concerned about the features which are of use to us. That is how to drive a car, how to turn the car, rather than the complex features, how these functionalities are implemented, how it works. So this is the abstraction. Let's move on and understand now the abstraction in Java. Abstraction, as we all know, is one of the fundamental object-oriented principles. It is a process of hiding the implementation detail and showing only the functionality. As we have read earlier also, abstraction is a process where we expose only the essential features, and the same is in Java. We expose only the functionality to the user rather than how it is implemented. The user will have the information of what the object does instead of how it does. In Java, abstraction is implemented through abstract classes and interface. So now let's start and understand about the abstract class. An abstract class is a class that is declared abstract. It may or may not include abstract methods. So friends, an abstract class is a simple class which has an abstract keyword added to it. It may or may not have abstract methods, but it have to have a abstract keyword added while defining the class. Abstract classes cannot be instantiated, but they can be subclass. It means that you cannot create the object of abstract class directly. Like using new keyword, you cannot create the object of the abstract class. It can only be subclass. Means you can extend this class, but you cannot create the object of this class. If a class has at least one abstract method, then the class must be declared abstract. So in a class, if you have declared even a single abstract method, then that class needs to be declared as an abstract. Otherwise, it will give you compile time error. An abstract method is a method that is declared without an implementation. So what is an abstract method? Abstract method is a method which has only signature but no body. The body or the implementation of that method is given in the subclasses, class which extend this abstract class. An abstract class can not be marked as final. This is quite obvious though, because the sole purpose of an abstract class is to be extended. Means subclass of this abstract class has to be created. But if we define it as a final, then we know it cannot be subclass. So an abstract class cannot be marked as a final. So friends, that's the abstract class, and now let's move on to the Eclipse and see how the abstract class is implemented in Java. So this is the Eclipse, and I have a project abstract class. I have already created a sample class test car. This is a simple class test car. So now let's see how we create an abstract class. Let's create a class known as car. So this is the class car, and let's it has a variable as gear. We initialize it as a 4, and then we define one method. Let's name it drive straight. It will drive the car straight, and we don't want to define its implementation over here, so we'll just put a semicolon on it. Now as we have put the semicolon, it has started showing the error, and it says this method requires a body instead of a semicolon. So it is expecting us to give the definition or the implementation of this method, but we don't want to. So what we will do, we will declare it as a abstract. Now as soon as we define as an abstract, it gave error at the class level. Now this says that this type car must be an abstract class to define abstract methods. Now this is what we have read earlier. Even if a single method is abstract, then the class needs to be declared as abstract. So this is the abstract class. Now as we have also read that abstract class can have methods with definition also. So let's create one method with a definition. It's a simple implementation. It will just display a message. Reverse car. So this is our abstract class car. So now let's create a class which will extend this car. Let's create a class, let's name it speed car, and this will extend car. So this is a class. Let's see what's the error. It is giving the error. Type speed car must implement the inherited abstract method car.drive straight. Now that's quite obvious because we have declared it as abstract, so we have to define its implementation in the subclass. So let's write the implementation for method drive straight. Public void drive straight. So again we will just print a message. So friends, this is the definition of the method drive straight. So now let's use these classes. Now as we have said that the implementation is hidden and we actually know the functionality. So we know that we have to create a car. So we create a car object and assign it speed car implementation. And now just call the different methods which we have created. Drive straight, reverse car, and let's use the variable gear which we have defined in the abstract class car also. Now what I will do, I will change the value of this variable. I define it as now 5, and I will print it again. So friends, I am printing this value of gear, and now then I have changed it to from 4 to 5 over here. I'm showing this because it is of real significance. It will try to you to understand the difference between abstract class and in interface in future when we will be going through interfaces. Now let's run this program, run this Java application. So these are the messages which has been displayed: drive straight, reverse car, gear 4, and then we have changed the value of gear and it will display gear 5. So friend, this is how we implement abstract class in Java. This is the one of the implementation for abstraction in Java. Another implementation is interface, which we will be looking into in our next video. So keep watching and also like and share the video. Thank you.